instructions in the dressing room. Shake hands, go back in corners, come out when you hear the bell. Don't miss the bell. Come on, shake hands, both of you. Okay.
As close as we just saw them in the middle of the ring, forehead to forehead. That's how close we expect them to be for as long as this fight goes on. But Micky Ward does have some boxing skills that he's going to try to use early in the fight, presumably.
Well, the big challenge for Ward is to get off to a faster start than is customary for him. Micky Ward, a notoriously slow starter in big fights. Shea Neary, an ultra-fast starter. And that's the question that hovers over round one. Will Ward be ready for the fight? Ward in the white trunks, Neary in the black, and already Shea Neary starts taking it to him on the ropes. And Neary going to the body, which is Ward's specialty.
Ward is pretty smart. He's not even putting power into his right uppercut. He's just touching him, and that's the worst way to get hit constantly. Touch him with the uppercut. You teach guys in the gym, but seldom do you see it. Just touch him.
So he's doing it to break Neary's rhythm as rhythm tries to mount this attack.
At all points, keep your hand on your man. If you can touch him, sooner or later you can put power into it.
And you saw Ward's trademark left hook to the body, which is by far his most damaging punch. It's the punch that beat both Reggie Green and Alfonso Sanchez in fights which Ward appeared to be losing as they went along.
You touch a guy 10 or 15 times with that hook uppercut, finally you put some power, and it's a new story.
Hey, Ward's alive here. Neary landed a big right cross.
Neary was hurt by one of those body shots, Jim. He noticeably winced and moved backward after Ward got him with a left hook, and he appears to be in a spot of trouble here.
Yeah, it takes a minute to get your breath back, one of those body shots, but if you can weather the storm a little bit, you will come back better.
Good on his promise to start much faster tonight. He took Neary's stuff in the first 45 seconds of the round and now has come back strong, setting the tone with the left hook to the body and landing that one big right cross that followed.
Forehead to forehead, and Ward's, the right side of Ward is also red from the body punches being thrown by Neary.
Going to be any 33-punch round for Ward. That was his punch stat average coming in the two preceding fights. He's coming out trying to match Neary blow for blow, and now Neary starts to come on and take the last 30 seconds of the round, but Ward lands a counter left hook.
Blood from Neary's nose.
And a big uppercut from Ward. Snaps Neary's head back, and another vicious left hook to the body. What a great round one.
Whoa! It's seldom that a fight can speak for itself.
I got two words: Morales Barrera.
Here's Dick Eklund, the half-brother of Micky Ward and his trainer. What a personal story Eklund presents. You may remember, if you're a long-time fight fan, that more than 20 years ago, on July 18, 1979, Dick Eklund fought against Sugar Ray Leonard. Make it July 18, 1978 when he fought Leonard. And he took Leonard the distance, 10 rounds, in this the 13th fight of Sugar Ray's professional career. Leonard winning the decision. Since then, hard times for Eklund, who wound up as a heroin addict. This, a scene from Eklund's stint in prison following criminal activities related to his heroin addiction. But since that time, he's kicked, he's clean, he's working with his brother, he's a family man, he's back on track, and flashes a big smile every chance you give him to talk about it.
And he has convinced Ward that his best shot is to go right at Neary.
In In round one, Shea Neary landed 33 of 81 punches. Micky Ward, 42 out of 75. Between the two of them, they landed 67 power shots. Power shots defined by CompuBox as anything other than a jab, a hook, a cross, an uppercut, a body shot. Those are all power punches.
Neary is most effective when he leads off with a good left jab. Keeps Ward off balance, jabbing here and there. He would do better to even out-jab him for 2 or 3 more rounds before he starts in with all of his power.
Little cut on the bridge of Ward's nose, not dangerous.
That Ward possesses a dangerous finishing left hook. Taps you with the right, turns right back into position with that hook. If you don't have your defense up, you can really get hurt. So Neary better keep his right hand up.
Neary, like a lot of hyperactive fighters, tends to wing shots from the side from time to time. Ward, having seen that on tape, has obviously decided to focus his attack directly up the middle.
He's cagey with that left hook because he puts his right foot in front when he throws it. That's why it's hard to defend against him.
There you go, that's better.
Round two, a slightly more controlled version of round number one. There's a good left hook by Neary as he stepped in on Ward. Ward suddenly switching to a southpaw stance.
He has a lot of power over that side, so a lot of that is just leverage for that hook he throws.
Right. When he switches to the southpaw stance, you always have the impression he's getting ready to set up that left to the body.
He can throw it hard.
Another uppercut, this time with the left hand by Ward. Comes back trying to find the left of the body. Neary digging his own right hand to the body. They trade shots at close range.
This rough and tough start is benefiting Ward more than anybody. He seems to like it. Got those big shoulders on top.
Keep that jab on that foot, Jim. Discipline. Come on.
Fast pace in the first 2 rounds.
Looking behind the jab, why can't you keep it that way, mate? After your jab, do your work and get out. Work up the jab every time. It's working a treat, but don't wait, Jim. Don't stand looking. You're looking great to me with this jab. You've got to keep that jab going. Keep it going and bring them up yourself. Show this version. Discipline now, Jim. You sucked him. Don't let him dictate the price. You dictate.
If we take him out early, take him out early. But I don't know. We got to knock him out. We don't want to go home with no decision. All right? Keep your hands up and close. None of this moving around like that. Pump the double jab in his face. He's right there for you. What? Get up. Deep breath. He's right there for you. Try that jab. Double jab.
Both corners asking for more jabs, concerned about how much punishment their fighters are taking. Dick Eklund knows about decisions. He once lost a 12-round decision to Davey Green here in London.
If you want to go with the jab, Neary's going to have the best of it. He's the jabber. He can use the jab. Ward, you want to mix it up, catch him on the end of that left hook.
It's not terribly surprising that Micky Ward, who had such a low connect percentage against fighters like Sanchez and Green, is connecting on half his punches here. Shea Neary doesn't exactly try to hide from you. If you're a decent fighter and you fight somebody like Shea Neary, you ought to be embarrassed if you can't land half your punches. He's right there.
Ward is a long ways from home, and the one thing you want to do is never try coasting. Don't coast in a foreign country.
Well, you know, it's impressive that he came out and threw as many punches as he did in the first couple rounds. It's at tremendous odds with his previous performances, but it raises the question, can he fight at this pace for 12 rounds? And Ward wobbled there by a right cross from Neary. Neary goes to the body and to the uppercut as he tries to finish Micky.
Vicious body shots from Neary.
Good discipline work by Neary. Ward trying to trade his way back, and Ward seemingly getting his legs back, although Neary continues to pound away. Two big misses by Neary, and Ward lands a counter as he still doesn't even try to move off the ropes.
I don't know if he can, Jim. He's waiting for Neary to punch himself out. Now he's coming back. Now he has regained, he's restored some energy, and he's ready to exchange.
And a left hook to the body, and an uppercut lands, and now he backs Neary off. And you mentioned Barrera Morales. Remember that seesaw round 5 of that one? Here's another round in which one guy dominates the first half of the round, and then the other guy comes back. And now Neary comes back again. And now Ward. This is like the movie fight. This is like play it to the bone.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I thought Barrera Morales was an 11. I'm still trying to figure out if there's a higher number for these guys, although they're not quite in the same class.
Yeah, they're not as skilled. They're not as skilled as Barrera.
Right, but
I think they admire each other, though. How about that, George?
Yeah. Fucking is right. God forgive me. Listen. Hey, Mick, don't take unnecessary punches. You're not a punching bag. This guy, you can tear his head off with your hands up. Why are you letting him abuse you? Keep that. All right? If you can let him hit you with your hands down, you can destroy him with your hands up. All right? You know?
Fourth round.
All right?
You nailed him with the right hand. You've got to go for that shot again. Choose his hand, southpaw, bang! Let the left you go. Concentrate now, discipline. Oh, Jimmy. Okay.
when Ward turned southpaw, he left himself open for that right hand punch that changed the tide of the early part of the round and led to this vicious pounding on the ropes. Right there you see it once again. Neary threaded right through the gloves of Ward.
And you heard Neary's trainer, Judas Plotty, saying when he goes southpaw, hit him with the right hand lead again. Ward comes out in a conventional stance this time. Well, George, they landed one jab in round number 3. So I think the jab isn't going to be much of a factor.
Yeah, but whoever can really get some with that jab, if this fight go on and on and on, the jab can be the telling point.
If either one remembers it.
Neary is doing a good job pointing it here, pointing it to the body.
Once again, Ward against the ropes as Neary is free to attack.
Neary's got to be careful to throw 5 shots while he's on the ropes. You don't get him back up, make him throw some with your defense set. Make him throw some, but don't be off balance.
Use your jab now, come on. Faster than that. Jab, come on. Break up your jab, come on. Step back, step back.
Uppercut landed for Neary amid the fusillade of punches on both sides.
Arno! There you go, rolling counter. That's better, and again.
Micky Ward lands a left and a right and backs Neary up.
All these things are real close. Neary is getting the better of it. When he steps back a little bit, Ward seems to catch you on the outside of those hooks. Ward best keep close. Even when you're resting, stay close.
They are trying to hurt each other with every punch. This is a test now of will, strength, conditioning.
A lot of strategy. Neary can stay close. He will not get caught on the end of those shots.
Fascinating, George, that you say a lot of strategy, because the average fan would probably look at this and say, where's the strategy? They're just trading shots.
Not at all. Neary's close, elbows to his sides. He get hit with a good one, he blocks it.
Ward hurt Neary with a body shot. Ward hurts him again with that left to the body. Neary is wobbled. Now Neary gets his legs back.
And he lands 2 important jabs.
Entertaining fight. I wouldn't want to have to be charged with trying to score it.
You don't fight his fight again. Step back, then half a step back. And after you jab, bring them up. Jim, you're fighting too much, mate. Okay, let's stand up and box with him. Mix it up, vary the way. You know, he doesn't want to box, he wants to fight all the time. Jimmy, you're gonna go into his fight. It's easy. Confuse him with your boxing, but then after you jab.
You see that Ward has suddenly become effective. What in effect is an uppercut. He seems to start it as a hook in the previous round. More and more uppercuts. And Jim, you heard in the corner of Neary, they're telling him to box Ward because Ward wants to make a war out of it, which is an unusual turn of events for a fighter of Neary's type and reputation.
Yeah, absolutely. Rather incredible that you hear Shea Neary's corner telling him, no, you should box this guy. Harold, how'd you score through the first three?
Jim, this one's a doozy. Jimmy McLennan must be loving this fight. Jim, 38-38, 2 rounds apiece. I thought Micky Ward clearly won the first round. And then Shea Neary came on and showed us why he's Shea Neary. Micky Ward came back with the body punches to clearly win round 4. 2 rounds apiece. I got it even.
No doubt Neary is a better boxer. Better with a left jab. Moves around better.
Forehand movement. And here he bangs Ward to the body to once again hit him against the ropes. And now Neary feints to the left and comes with the right hand, and Ward pulls his way off the ropes.
Neary's got to understand this came about by way of boxing, and get it going again on your boxing stance.
Big right hand over the top by Ward. And there's that uppercut. Boom, boom, boom. 3 times for the uppercut. Still just trying to land it. Not trying to blow it away.
Making contact. The power will come a little later.
Come to the side. There you go, now Thompson. Get out the gate, come on, now. To the sides and Thompson. Get out. When you know she's holding out to get with you. I'm rolling in, Thompson. Come out.
As you can see, Neary's corner gave him good advice. Box this boy. Things are easier that way. Ward want to mix it up. If he can get hit with 2, he can land a better.
In case you've just tuned in, we're in London, England. This is round 5 of an undercard bout between Shea Neary and Irish Micky Ward. Ward from Lowell, Massachusetts in the white trunks. Neary from Liverpool in the black trunks. Later on, Prince Nassim Ahmed against Buyani Bungu. But in the meantime, this is a pitched battle.
As if the Prince didn't have enough trouble, he's got to follow this act.
Get a lot of body shots below the belt. And Whenever Neary lands his jab, he can double jab, he can do anything with his left hand. But for some reason, he's lured into a fight.
Because that's what he is, George.
Sometimes if you want to win, you got to be something that you're not.
Straight right hand lands for Ward. And another give and take round in this totally toe-to-toe battle so far. St. Paul's Cathedral, the Westminster section of London, where Micky Ward and Shea Neary may want to go together tomorrow morning, knowing each other as well as they do and as well as they will by then.
Sixth round, Dick.
Oh, yeah. Be back. Right? Ready? Feel good? Huh? Yeah. Man, when you're in there like this, right? Shot punch. Shot punches. You know what I mean? Head, body, head. Remember that in your mind. Head, body, head. This kid's gonna go. You keep letting him hit you, you're gonna get banged up. You don't need to get hit. You're not a punching bag for nobody.
Your hands are much faster than this.
Mick, please show me some speed. Right? 10 seconds. No trouble. Keep going. Keep moving, Jimmy.
Referee, the man in the red shirt, is Micky Vann. Generally regarded as a pretty good referee, highly questionable as a judge. He had Julio Cesar Chavez the winner over Pernell Whitaker in San Antonio in September of 1992. That alone is enough to make him questionable as a judge. Oh, good body shot by Neary.
And an excellent job of boxing, if he so chooses to do so. Box.
Now setting up with the jab is Neary. Right hand upstairs, left hook to the body by Neary. Ward not able to deal with him very well when Neary stands at range like this.
Box.
And uses the skills that George Foreman's been talking about.
Do you want to box a fighter and fight a boxer?
And Ward most definitely is a fighter, which is why Neary's corner has been telling him to box. And why George Foreman's telling him to box.
Every now and then you come down on and you get a little wind and you go toe-to-toe, but you go back to what you do.
They've tested each other's will. Now they're testing each other's skill.
Round 5, both fighters were averaging more than 70 punches per round.
And Ward is trying to step back and be a counterpuncher. That's what you want if you're near him. Make him want to box. Make him decide, I'm going to catch you with a trap shot. He doesn't have it in his repertoire. So keep him boxing and thinking. Move away from the ropes. Start all over again. All of those punches are to create a hard
straight right hand upstairs by Ward. Neary's punches landing, but Ward walking through them for the most part. And Micky Ward points out, I'm a lot better once I get past the 7th round. Shea Neary in his 22 wins has never had a knockout past the 7th round.
Ward is standing back, waiting to counter that right hand. That's what you want him to do. Box him around the side. Hit him in the chest. He's waiting for a top shot. Go down to the chest when he's waiting on a head shot.
Big right hand lead by Neary, landed flush on Ward's chin. Ward just stood there.
The way this fight is going, Jim, Ward is going to have to do something dramatic late in the fight, as he has before, because it's going to be very difficult for him to get a decision in Neary's home country and hometown.
Hey, don't worry. Let's go. That's all right, mate. Come on, we got it beautiful. All right, let's go. Get back. Get back. Don't worry about nothing. You can't be lazy like that in there. Put your hands down in that.
You got to remember, Mick, you're in his country.
That's right. We got to take this fight home with a knockout, okay? You trained hard for this, Mick. All right? Don't let him punch you. You don't need to. Legs me down. Keep back. He's tighter than you, Mickey.
He's throwing this uppercut when he comes in. You better throw that. And you straighten him up and throw your left heel. You're not
Ward may be putting distance between himself. I'm sorry, Neary may be putting distance between himself and Ward at this point in the scoring, landing with shots like that. Big right hands.
And for the first time in round 6, there was a dramatic separation between the two fighters in punch output. Neary continuing at the high rate of work through 72 punches in the 6th round. Ward dipped to 41, perhaps marshaling some energy for the later rounds. Both guys are landing their right hand leads pretty much at will.
That's what you want from Ward. Occasionally let him have a good right hand. It's that left hook you got to worry about.
None of those punches landed.
Good body shot by Neary. Like a matador that time with Neary. Moves to the side, come back with a body shot.
2 of those body shots below the black on Ward's trunks. Micky Vann stands and watches. Hard right hand lands flush again for Ward. This time he follows with a left hook.
Yeah, when you're fighting a good left hooker, you keep him confident in his right hand. Nothing is going to happen to you. Just don't allow him to get effective with that left hook.
If Ward can't seriously hurt Neary with his best right hand, as he did about 15 seconds ago, he's going to have to pick up the tempo and beat him with volumes of punching.
I don't think Ward brought any volume over this time. It's all about 1 or 2 good ones here and there.
Again, the right hand lands across the top for Ward. And again.
Just that left hook that he's aiming to do it with.
It's 4 hard right hands and Ward has belted Neary with in the last minute. I mean, 4 clean shots.
Boom. But Neary's still handling them pretty well. And as George Foreman points out, it's the left hook that poses the biggest danger.
It's like fighting Joe Frazier, and everyone is saying, he's hitting you with his right. Don't worry about that. That's not what he want to do.
Now there's a left hook that landed upstairs. Ward, for the moment, has dispensed with going to Neary's body. And it's his left hook to the body that won the fights against Green and Seidman. Another big right hand across the top.
Seems that Ward has abandoned the idea of a left hook. He's going wholeheartedly.
Neary starts to get right hand conscious against Ward. Now Ward will get a chance with his left hook.
There you are. That's great.
Bring them legs, Jim. Keep your eye open every time you do this.
Drink it.
I don't move away. See if we get that spill. Feel okay? Hey, dig deep now, Jim. Look, you've got to go through his guard.
Here we see Neary going to the body, and ultimately leaving himself open for those right hands in the last round. Ward may have found a real weakness in Neary as he looks to go to the body. He's going right over him, George.
Amen.
Give me the towel.
Harold Lederman.
Jim, I've got it very close. 67, 66, 4 rounds to 3, Shea Neary. You know, Jim, I thought he clearly read rounds 5 and 6 with that effective aggressiveness, meaning Shea Neary. But in round 7, those right hands of Micky Ward certainly should have won him the round. I mean, Micky Ward landed dynamite right hands. So, I don't know. Very, very close. Now it's become the punching power of Micky Ward against the aggressiveness and clean punching of Shea Neary.
Three judges at ringside, one from Germany, one from Great Britain, Steve Weisfeld of the United States.
Neary's got to get back, settle down, go back to your boxing. Sure your head is sore. You've been hit with a couple of good right hands. Stay on track.
Neary's body shots are blocked. The left hook landed upstairs. Ward's punch output slowing down again.
Ward is best when he lands those effective shots to get away like he just did. Get far away. Make Ward walk to him.
Neary with a left hook to the body. Now going back upstairs. Ward trying to put more steam on his uppercut now.
Ward has the temperament of a heavyweight. Just doesn't believe his size.
He does fight like a heavyweight.
Fights like a big, strong heavyweight.
Fewer punches, harder punches.
Neary's got to stay dedicated to making Ward find him. Follow me around, find me.
Oh, big uppercut by Ward. I told you he was putting more mustard on the uppercut. And that one plants Neary on his butt. First time in 23 professional fights that Shea Neary has been down. 23 seconds remaining in the round as Micky Vann wipes off Neary's glove. Ward lands a huge left hook and another uppercut. Goes to the body with the left hook. Lands the uppercut again. Neary down for the second time. Micky Vann's going to stop it right there. Irish Micky Ward with a big 8th round TKO.
He's done it again. He's done it again.
Micky Ward coming over to touch gloves with George Foreman, just like one heavyweight to another.
I mean, he is a heavyweight. This guy has no kind of image of a lightweight or flyweight or featherweight.
He started it all with a hook to the body, his bread and butter, then that big uppercut after tapping Neary with the uppercut all night long. In this round, he cut it loose, and that became the difference.
Once he was able to get those left hooks on track, oh, it's been a bad time for Neary.
The grinding, gutty Micky Ward pulls out another big victory.